Hello, my fellow limitless HBICs. How you doing on this lovely morning, afternoon, or evening? How are you all? How are things going? Yeah, how's your mind? How's your mind? Where's your mind been? What's going on in your lives? Huh? What's going on? So, let's see. From the jump, you know the deal. If you need help figuring out what's going on between you and your manifestation, please feel free to email me at manifestingwithkimberly@gmail.com. All of my coaching options are in the Dropbox below and in the screens that just went by. I have TikTok, I have Instagram, and blah, blah, blah. Let's get to it. I would like to personally dedicate this video to my two buds that I love and appreciate, and that is Amy from Illuminating Joy and Miss Katie from Create Your Future. Both of them, I love you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So this video is for them. Anyway, well, not for them. They don't need the video. It's not what I mean. But they're on my mind. So let's get to it. I want to talk about circumstances today. I want to talk about circumstances. And I know at my core what it's like to have things happen in our 3D that may feel seemingly out of nowhere, impossible, scary, very frightening. You're afraid that, you're not going to get to your end. You're afraid you're not going to get your manifestation now because this circumstance has shown up. And I know what that feels like. It's not fun. It's not enjoyable. However, if we could take a different look at the circumstance, this might help you get through it a little better. Okay? So first of all, let's discuss why circumstances even come up. Why do circumstances come up? One thing I don't like is when we start badgering ourselves, blaming ourselves. What have I done wrong? What thought did I think that created this? I screwed up. I ruined my manifestation. I don't like that. I don't think you should be doing that to yourself. It's not productive. It's not going to help us get to the other side of it. It keeps you in a state of lack, so let's not do it. And anybody that makes you feel that way is not being helpful to you in any way, shape, or form. So that's why we don't do that over here, okay? So when circumstances come up, I suggest that you take a step back, and obviously it is normal to have an instant reaction to the circumstances. It's she just pulled the blanket down and is chewing it. It's normal to react. It's normal to have a response. It's normal if it triggers tears. It's normal. It's normal. Don't beat yourself up for it. Allow the emotions out. We should never just be stifling ourselves. We should never do that. It's not productive. It's not helping you. Okay? Allow the emotions. But taking a look at the circumstances for what they actually are as opposed, or I can't think of the word, instead of looking at the circumstances as that's it. My manifestation failed. It's not working. Something's wrong here. My first reminder is there's a reason why we say we're not in control of the how. We don't determine the how, and we don't. And sometimes our 3D shows us things that make no sense to us, meaning how the hell is this a part of my bridge of incidents, right? That comes down to we don't control the how. It doesn't matter. It doesn't need to make sense to us. What we should be doing, right? What we should be doing is taking a look at the circumstances and say, all right, what is this circumstance revealing to me? What is it saying to me? What is it saying? Meaning, if you're in a situation with your specific person that they're suddenly not wanting to be in the relationship, you take a look at that. Okay, what is that revealing to me? What stories am I holding within that would emanate out into my 3D? What stories are we holding? Where is the little girl or the little boy in you? Where are they? Meaning, what are they going through? Why are they helping to project something like that out into your 3D? What did they experience that you're holding on to and that they're trying to keep you safe from? What did you experience in your life? Now, you know me, I am of the mindset of we are not broken humans that we have to, go through this relentless inner child healing before you can have your manifestation. I don't believe in that, and I don't practice that, okay? But some circumstances are showing up as a blessing to help you address a belief that you are holding onto that is not productive, that it's not productive, and you might not even be aware that that's where it's coming from. So instead of looking at the circumstances as it's stopping my manifestation or it's blocked my manifestation, no, what is it trying to tell you? So if a specific person is showing up, not wanting to be in this relationship with you, what is your ego? What is the little girl and boy in you trying to tell you? Did something in your childhood, something in your teenage years, something in your early 20s, 30s, however old you are, did something happen that you know is related to that feeling of fear of abandonment, fear of not feeling good enough, fear of not being the one chosen, fear of failing at another relationship, fear that you're unlovable? This is your opportunity to address that by going within and talking to the little version of you. Giving that little person, that little version of you, what it needs to help let go of that lie that you're holding on to, because it is a lie. It is a lie. You don't have to be afraid of being abandoned. You don't have to be afraid that you're not lovable, or that love isn't meant for you, or that you're failing at another relationship. And you can completely turn your situation around like that. You can. Your 3D is always revealing things to you. We get stuck in the habits, and even I'm guilty of this. We get stuck in these habits of we want to control our 3D. And what I mean by control, I mean you're looking at your manifestations that you want to manifest. You're looking at them as that's what's going to solve your happiness. When you get that manifestation, then you can be happy, or then you're going to allow yourself to be loved. And that's not how it works. No, it starts from within first, right? So when circumstances are popping up, they're projecting out, they're emanating out from you to show you, hey girl, hey boy, I know you want to shift your state. I know you want to become the version of yourself that absolutely has the desire, has the relationship with someone who loves you unconditionally, just as you love them. I know that's where you want to go, but you're still holding on to this shitty belief, and it's time to let it go. It's time to let it go. It's time to soothe the little one inside of you, to let that lie go. It's why when those circumstances pop up, you feel like shit. It's because they're lies. They are lies. That's why they feel the way they do. That's why those type of thoughts feel the way they do. It's because they're not your truth in any way, shape, or form. So if you're facing a circumstance, or you feel that you are, or you're just having consistent, unlovely thoughts about your 3D, why? Why is it coming up? And let's address it. Let's address it. Soothe yourself. Soothe your ego. We look at the ego as our enemy, and it's not. It's not. Your God, your I amness, your higher self is always providing you situations, circumstances, to help reveal to you what we need to let go of so you can have that desire, so you can have your specific person, so you can have the money, the health, the friendships, the job, whatever it is you're wanting to manifest. There's a reason why the idea is to not be married to our 3D. A lot of us on our manifestation journeys are married to our 3D in the way that It's so easy to maintain a beneficial state. It's so easy to think good about manifesting when our 3D is showing you good shit. It's giving you validation that everything's okay, everything's working out for you. And when we get an unlovely circumstance, we instantly, if we're telling the truth, start doubting, fall off the wagon, maybe even consider giving up, which is dumb. No, that circumstance is not to take your manifestation away from you. It's not to stop you from experiencing a life of joy or to have any or all of your desires. It's not to stop you. It's to show you. You got to let this go. This is the one we got to get rid of so I can give you what you want, your I amness within you. That's all it is. We don't have to fear our circumstances, even if they are really scary. Those are the moments we need to persist in. That's where persisting comes in. It's easy to persist when everything's going right. Right? It is. It's so much easier to persist when everything's going exactly the way you want it to. Those aren't the moments that necessarily matter. It's persisting through the moments that suck tits. Okay? So, what are your circumstances telling you? What do you think they're telling you? And let's face them. Let's soothe the little girl inside of you or the little boy inside of you. Let's soothe them. Let's tell them it's okay. It's okay. You don't have to be afraid anymore. Everything's going to be okay. And on that note, yeah, this is a little short one. Kim doesn't do short videos. I'm doing a short one today. Mainly because I'm dedicating it to two lovely people and I don't want to make them watch a video that's 100 years. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, to Katie, I fucking love you. Thank you so much. To my girl, Amy, I fucking love you. And thank you so much. And on that note, I'll see you all